From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Pablo Lopez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Parker Meadows, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Outside. Carpenter measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And it's fouled away.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Just off the outside edge, 2-1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Into the second deck it goes. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 2 down, and here is Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off. That's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 3rd out, that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in Minnesota, towing the slab in today's game, Tarek Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's a 2-2. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1. Ha!
And down on strikes. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 2-0. Back at Target Field, and now the first baseman, Colt Keith. Lopez back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And another ball. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. And that one hammered. Buxton going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Keith, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. And he chases a high fastball there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
At the belt and fires. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Jake Rogers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now Trey Sweeney. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that will drop foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins nothing. And we're back. Here's Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Outside, ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Hit in the air, center field. Meadows in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Left field. Green going after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one out to right. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag. So runner at second, 2 down. France will hit next. That one misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Out to short, Sweeney. Tosses across to first. And that is the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Just missed.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Gleyber Torres. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Meadows gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Lopez keeping him close. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw to second, tag, out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Teased the zone with that fastball, a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Full count.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Aberson Castellano up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And there's a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Pablo Lopez done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. On the mound now for the Twins, Aberson Castellano.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So up next, Jace Young. Caught looking his first time up. And that one clips the corner. Just missed. That misses, and that's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. And he swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters'
2 balls,
counts
2
sometimes
strikes.
can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Towards first. France gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers 6 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Brooks lead.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And that one is inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Lee leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. So up next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. The 1-0. Foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 6-2. 1 down. Now Correa up to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Still only one out here in the inning.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right side. Vierling sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now, Jake Rogers. Rogers in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Popped up. Lewis. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So digging in, Trey Sweeney. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
1 out, bases empty. And that misses. And now 3-0. There's the strike at the knees.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
Full count.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
The 0-1 outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball, no
really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
Ball
hit a
2.
broken bat as you jog back to the
2
dugout.
balls, no strike.
Headed towards the corner. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back in Minnesota, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a quick out, number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Royce Lewis. Doubled his first time. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 1 down, base is empty.
1, 2.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, so he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next for Minnesota, Ty France. Grounded out his first time. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing, called strike. And it's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball
1
right
ball,
there and just
2
ended
strikes.
up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
That one missed. And it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
France on second. Lee on at first with 2 down. Not
Full
close
count.
with that one, and it's 3-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. Back at Target Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Riley Green. Castellano back to work. That clips the corner.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Carpenter stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Hee-haw!
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball.
And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Oh, 1 now. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. And now the DH, Willie Castro. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these Twins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Foul ball still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Bader up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike. Correa off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. Ball 1 there. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Danny Coulombe, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Alcala, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Two-oh.
In the air, out towards right center. Buxton sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. Next to hit, Jace Young. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Rogers up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
2-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. To third, Young. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Trey Sweeney. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Parker Meadows. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way. Correa. And 2 away to start the 7th. Two down, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Just off the inside edge. Yeah, there's the strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 6-2. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tommy Kahnle.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he chases that one below the zone. Kahnle, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big stock center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Willie Castro. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. There's the strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia up and throwing. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Bader in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
No strike.
Jeffers over at second, 1 down. Up the middle, Torres. And Bader is set down. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Coulombe.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Inside corner for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Matt Vierling. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 down. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Ripped to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Johnny Brebbia. Byron Buxton now at the plate. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That misses,
1-0.
and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball,
He's had a
one
tough
strike.
day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That
Ball.
one misses. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Full count.
That's outside, and it's a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second, and it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Royce Lewis getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. That misses the
1-1.
zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Sean Gunther getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Man at second. That one missing inside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. And that just misses.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
France at the plate and takes high there.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
No strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 3-1. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. Goes down looking.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And the inning is over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Coulombe back to work. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Fly ball center field. Buxton moves under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. That one outside. And that's ball one. And he pumps it a strike. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
1-2.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now Trey Sweeney. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Check swing, called strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Man at second. And they'll do it again. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Rogers, the runner at second with one away. Fouls it back with two strikes.
One, two.
In the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball one. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it for the K. Snuck the fastball by him. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Holton. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. And that's in for a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the DH, Willie Castro.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And there's the strike.
No ball.
Runner at first
strike.
with no outs here.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So here's Bader now. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. First and second here, no outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one hammered left field. That's back. Bangs off the wall. 1 run across. Castro around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And now just a 2-run deficit. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Bo Brisky.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Headed towards the corner. Into the dive, and he got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
He's 2 outs away. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. In there at the knees. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. Indy scores the runner from third, and they trail by 1. The relay, not in time. He's safe. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. What's the approach in a spot with a tying run 90 feet away?
Don't try to get too big. Don't swing for a home run. Let it be an accident if you hit a homer. And I tell you what, if he does, this place will go crazy. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ripped to short. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Stepping in, Royce Lewis. Trying to deliver as the hero. Right through there for a strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The Twins down to their final strike. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.